The strategy of dividend investing has a large compounding effect, especially when dividends are being reinvested back into your holdings. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate this effect through modeling 25 years of dividend reinvestment. My name is Zach, and you should leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video. Today, I want to show you the real power of dividend investing, which can only be revealed on a long time scale. The reason for me showing this is because people often get discouraged or frustrated by a lack of early results in their investments. So through using multiple examples and visualizations, I will show you how this snowball effect can be your path to financial independence and building generational wealth. To build this model, I'm going to base it off one of my favorite investments, 3M. This dividend-paying stock has had 61 years of consecutive dividend growth and is currently my top holding in my long-term dividend stock portfolio. If you'd like to see more information about 3M, then check out the video I made reviewing the stock. The link is in the description. To make this model, I took the historical statistics of the stock and projected them forward over the next 25 years. I used the compound annual growth rate of the dividend based on the last 5 years, which is 10.99%, and the compound annual growth rate of the stock price based on the last 10 years, which is 7.5%, and projected these rates forward. First, let's look at how a one-time investment of $1,000 will perform over 25 years. In the end, we have a total value of $23,789 when reinvesting dividends and $6,442 when not reinvesting dividends. This is a massive difference at $17,346. It should be noted that although the total value is much lower, you would receive all the dividend payouts, which amounts to $4,293. So in totality, you earned $10,736, which is still under half the value you would have had if you reinvested the dividends. The reasoning for this is that you're buying more shares of the stock with your dividend, which then increases your next dividend payout, increasing the amount of shares you can buy next, thus increasing your payouts even more, creating a snowball effect that compounds over time. By the end of 25 years, if you reinvest your dividends, you will be receiving $1,620 annually in dividends. This means you'll receive 162% of your initial investment in just your annual payment. At this point, you can continue reinvesting your dividends and see even more massive growth than before, or start taking out the payments and using them for personal expenses. Even if you stop reinvesting at this point, your payout will still continue to grow as the dividend is increased over time. So the earlier you can start investing and capitalize on this reinvestment time, the better your results will be. So that's what would happen on a small scale if you just did a one-time investment of $1,000, and it's pretty impressive. But what would your results be if you had a more comprehensive investing strategy? Let's look at how investing $1,000 every month over the next 25 years will change the results. This means that over the period of 25 years, you would have invested a total of $300,000. By the end of the period, we have a total value of $2.3 million when reinvesting dividends and $877,000 when not reinvesting dividends. This is a crazy difference of $1.4 million between the two strategies. Now again, to be fair, you would receive $479,524 in dividends during this time if you don't reinvest, giving you a total of $1.3 million. But this is still over $1 million less than if you had reinvested your dividends. However, the most important factor is the dividend income that you'll be receiving. By the end of the 25 years, you'll be receiving $157,000 in annual dividend income when you reinvest your dividends. This is 52% of your total dollars invested just from 1 year's dividends. If you hadn't reinvested, then you would only have $62,000 in annual dividend income, which is 20% of the dollars you invested in total. Once again, the longer you can go through this process of reinvestment, the better, because the compounding effect only gets stronger with time. This is only scratching the surface of this effect. Let's just take a quick look at what happens if you spend just 5 or 10 more years reinvesting dividends. In 30 years, you'll have $398,000 in annual dividends and a total value of $5 million. In 35 years, you'll have $1 million million in annual dividends and a total value of $11,700,000. That's insane. The gap between reinvesting dividends and not doing so is now an incredible difference. There is now a $9.7 million gap in the total value and a $807,000 gap in annual dividend income. I really need to emphasize how crazy of a difference that is. This is all just from investing $1,000 a month for 35 years and reinvesting the dividends. Over time, the gap between reinvesting and not reinvesting only gets larger. So the earlier you start investing, the more powerfully you'll experience the snowball effect of dividend investing. Thank you for watching the 10th video of Dividend Data. I'd greatly appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Every month you'll get a breakdown of my full long-term dividend stock portfolio, and every week get a video like this. If you follow me on Twitter, link in the description, you can get real-time updates of my buys and dividends coming in. I recently launched a Patreon where you can support the channel. Here you can gain access to my personal spreadsheet, chat with other viewers, and have your name displayed on the end of every video if you become a premium supporter of the channel. Please leave a comment below, and thank you for watching.